Hi! Welcome back to Fixated, a podcast with us, Joelle and Ellen.
I'm Joelle.
And I'm Ellen. This is the podcast where we talk about the media and culture and things that we just can't look away from.
Yeah, the things we just can't get over.
And why it all matters so much to us.
Yes.
Today we have a guest with us, our friend Bridget.
Yes.
And we talk a little bit about riddles. We talk about crack ships and the politics of fandom.
Yep. A lot of other stuff. It was a
a
great
lot of other
episode.
stuff.
It was a great episode. Please enjoy. Yeah, we're so excited to have our first guest on the pod.
Long-time fan.
Our,
Friend of the pod, if you will.
Friend of the pod.
And we're together recording
Oh,
this
yeah.
for the first
I
time,
heard
which is
that's
crazy.
Also, kind of huge for us.
It is huge. No split screen Zoom today.
Exactly. Hopefully this can happen again sometime very soon, but I'm wondering if we have Bridget introduce herself or you just keep it rolling. I don't know.
Yeah.
What's up? This is
you
our dear
try?
friend.
Gosh.
Our dear friend.
Yeah, I don't know what to say in an intro. This is my second time ever on a podcast.
With the two of
With
us.
Ellen
And I only do podcasts with Ellen and Joelle. They have a monopoly.
Yeah.
on me.
Yeah.
Currently I'm a teacher. I live in Seattle.
Yes.
Yeah.
See if we
And I will remain, no, because there's plenty of people in Seattle.
That's true.
I'm going to remain opinionless on the city as a whole. I will not speak on Seattle. But I will say, this isn't media related, but every time I move to a city, they win the Super Bowl.
Well, there we go.
That is
I have that
There we
effect
go.
on cities.
Yes. I have that effect on cities. Yes.
Go Birds,
Yeah.
ultimately.
Go Birds.
That's
Dickhead.
Yes, good job.
Yeah, I did it.
I was gonna say maybe next Super Bowl season New York Giants win.
Now, it's a possibility, and I would dig deeper
Maybe
into the
some
logistics of that if I thought you guys would want to hear it. But it's not entirely off the table.
It's not entirely. I mean, if you're there, then there we go.
Yeah.
They're in one step in the right direction.
I'm an amazing offensive and defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And so what I do is I tell them what plays they should be doing. Normally, if the other team has the ball for my team, I'll say maybe we should catch it instead of the other team and then completely get a touchdown. That's always my big plan.
And hey,
It's been working
It works.
so
It
far.
really, it's an effective strategy. I wish more people would listen.
Perfect plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my introduction, I think.
Yeah. You're straight into football.
Our football
sport.
And I have my Bad Bunny on.
You do?
Wait,
Yeah.
you're very in character.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
This is
fair.
from
football.
This is from an Instagram ad, if I'm being totally honest.
And so is this.
Instagram
So
ads are
feel
going to
good
get me 100% of the time. Because I didn't know what I didn't know what cookies were.
What do you
Okay.
mean by that?
Like
oh,
cookies.
You know
online cookies.
When
Yeah.
I was always like, oh, haha, cookies, of course. Sure, I'll have them. Who's asking?
Those sound great.
And so my ads now are so awesome because all of my online data is completely
you say,
tracked.
give me more cookies.
Yes, I'll take
I
maximum
love
cookies.
most cookies. Yes. But okay, so exciting. Guest on the pod. In person. The first question that we usually ask is, what are our non-media fixations for this undisclosed period of time?
Yeah.
Hashtag vacation edition or not.
Yeah. Do you want to start, Bridge? How about you go
Yeah.
first? You tell us your biggest fixations lately.
Yeah. Non-media.
One. Yes,
Non-media.
non-media. Unless
Unless
you want it to be
else.
media.
Unless it
then
has
that's
to be
fine.
media.
Well, we have the
Yeah.
one we're both kind of on.
That's true. Yeah, we can have a shared fixation.
Yeah. Sure.
Riddles. I've been so
Riddles.
big into riddles.
We've been big into
my
riddles
gosh.
this week.
It's been a couple months for me of getting really serious
that's
about
awesome.
riddles.
Mm-hmm.
Like anytime I go out to dinner with my friends or anything and like there's any kind of lull in conversation, I'm like, someone should Google riddles. And the thing about it is that I'm really good at riddles.
You are. You've been kind of flying
I've
through
been
them.
Yeah.
I've been like pretty locked in.
Yeah, we were sitting at the table. You were banging out those answers. Yeah.
I'm not good with like the long form ones, but like
Yeah.
the short ones are
Yeah.
and I am a teacher. I teach 10th grade. My kids are all so much smarter than me and just
Do they get it immediately?
well, here's the thing.
Oh.
They're much smarter than me in almost all ways. And they're also more athletic than me, which we found out at the student faculty basketball game. But I can dunk on them with these riddles. And so I have been like, it frustrates them to no end because they're like, we know that you're looking this up beforehand. And I'm like, no.
No, man.
I just know these
riddles.
riddles.
I see. You're not facilitating the riddles. You guys are doing them together.
Yeah. Because at the end, I always end up staying at work late because I'll look at a kid and be like, Google riddles. And I'll get like 5 other kids and be like, come here.
Yeah.
Riddles competition.
No, that's good. That's good. You're bonding. Some Discord bonding.
Yes. Bonding.
Through the power of riddles. Yeah. I can't say I'm a fan. We're also learning this.
I've noticed this.
We learned that about you.
I feel like it's, I feel like it reflects poorly on my character that I don't like them, but I don't know. I like the idea of being like, oh, this is fun. Game. With words.
It is frustrating. I was getting mad during the snaps one.
Yeah. I'm happy that I figured that one out. It was about to get dark. I didn't figure that one out quickly.
We cannot reveal
nothing. You can't reveal
anything about what that is.
Anything about it.
No. But if you find yourself in a game of snaps, just know
we all figured it out. Except for me, because I got really angry about 1 minute in and did Google it.
But to be fair, you said you knew it before, right?
I had played it before, but I couldn't remember how it was played, which was making me angrier.
Yeah.
And so I had to look it up immediately so that I could be done with that. Yeah.
I had about 10 pages of notes where I was trying to convert letters into numbers and then back into letters in a way that was not making sense.
Yeah. She was about to invent Morse code again. Through snaps alone. And we did one of like the longer ones,
played a really long form riddle the other night. Which, to be fair, it wasn't supposed to be that long form, and it took us about an hour and a half to answer that one.
Yeah. Didn't explain this either, but with some of the the long riddles, I don't like them. This is me being vulnerable. I don't like them as well because they creep me out. I don't like, there's some weird alchemy of the suspense, and you're talking about murder and stuff. We were outside in the dark and I was like, this gives me a bad feeling. I don't like ghost stories. I don't like any of it gave me the same feeling of listening to people being like, ooh, and then what happened next? And I don't like that.
Acknowledge the physical position our bodies are in while the riddle was happening, because I think it was very indicative of the kind of time that we were all having. Ellen and I, for about an hour and a half, were hunched over the table, completely locked in. Yeah. And then I looked over and Joelle's head was just in her arm.
Because it freaks me out. And I was one staring straight at the dark forest while we're talking about this, and I was like, this makes me really uncomfortable for some reason.
I felt like I was a detective. I was going detective mode.
Mm-hmm.
I was really, and to be clear, I was really bad at it, and I was asking questions that were not on the right track at all. But I was locked in.
That'd be a good show. We're all detectives and we're all bad at it.
So is there a force from outside? An internal or external force?
I got so close to solving the riddle by asking a question about an airplane, blah, 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 whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, well, were they on vacation? Which threw us off for maybe another 30 minutes.
Yeah, we kept just getting distracted by laughing at the jokes we were making.
Was there a gas?
Yeah. We wanted to know if anybody in the riddle was gay.
Is anything homoerotic going on?
What else do we need to know?
Yeah,
who hates who?
Anything challengers kind of happening?
Yeah, are the points all touching?
Yeah. Exactly. The person giving us this riddle was like, you need to step away from this line of questioning.
Yeah. So riddles.
Yes.
Very fixated on riddles.
Yeah. A lot of fun.
My fixation, which I just requested more of, is of course Cheeto Puffs. Cheeto Puffs. I love Cheeto Puffs. That's all. I don't really buy them for myself, and so what a joy.
Every time that the three of us tend to hang out, there are usually not Cheeto Puffs, but a cheese ball situation happening.
Cheese balls.
Almost every time we are on any sort of vacation or trip together, there's a big bucket of cheese balls happening.
I think I'm a cheese balls family. I think we get that at the store. Anytime there's any kind of thing happening, it's like, oh, we gotta get the
cheese balls, the
bucket of cheese balls.
Bucket of cheese
and they're good.
Yeah.
And
I want to be getting my hand in there. I want to be throwing cheese balls at my friends.
That's so fun. And the cheese balls bucket also is like way too big to eat in one day. And we always have it near a body of water. So by the time you get to the end of the cheese ball, it's weird,
disgusting,
it's soggy, or it's been dried out and it's dense.
Yeah. I love hugging the cheese ball buckets.
By the end, it always ends up like, that's our buddy. We're hanging out.
We're hanging out. Oh my gosh. Our other fixation.
Where is he?
Where is he?
Yeah, it's for the best he's not physically.
He shouldn't be. He would be playing with him. We
completely
got this little he appeared. This little toy. This children's toy. This little pig.
Is it a children's toy?
I don't know. I would not give that.
I would not give that.
Okay, this adult
is not safe.
It's an adult toy. Explain that.
This little guy.
This a
little malleable pig that we've really been throwing around at the wall.
It's like a Mr.
Insert
Stretch,
picture here.
Yes.
Wherever we're going to put
Stretch Armstrong.
We'll put a picture right here.
We've been getting him stuck on the ceiling. We've been slamming him around.
Yeah.
Squishing his face in his body.
We think he has a soul.
Yeah.
We're almost positive he has a soul.
Awesome. That's our guy. He's the best. We've really been fixated on him. Yeah, he's got this little tie on.
He's commanding our, all of our attention and energy. We were just
a lot of time spent on our nest.
We sat in a circle numerous times, just laughing and pulling on him.
We're like, you guys, check him out. New shape unlocked.
Great addition to the trip. Anything else? I mean, I guess that's most of those fixations. Other than beach, sun,
vacation,
hanging out. We're literally hanging out.
Getting just a little bit sunburned in a normal way.
Looking sun-kissed and beautiful. Yeah. But a nice time.
Yeah. I love this time at the beach.
What are we, halfway through, maybe? Sorry.
No, I think we're here forever.
Cut that. So those were our non-media fixations. Now moving on Fixated Pod to our media fixations.
What we're all here about.
What we're all here to talk about. We're gonna put Bridget on the hot seat and get into some of her media fixations. Is there a media fixation that's front of mind for you at the moment in general? What do you think of?
I think we consume media very differently.
We do.
Right.
The more I hang out with you, the more I realize I haven't seen almost any movies at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get very, fixated on particular TV shows. And right now it's been Madam Secretary.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Really into Madam Secretary.
Tell us about Madam Secretary.
Thank you.
Please.
So Tay Leone, it's a fictional world in which politicians have souls.
Right.
And that just tickles me. At the end of a long day, I'm like, oh, I want to see the Secretary of State really stick her neck out to make some people's lives easier. You know what I mean? And of course,
use all of her powers.
Yes. And of course, it's Tay Leone. And I don't know the husband's name in the show, but I don't know, Kevin or something. But I really I think they have a really beautiful relationship. And so I like watching their marriage.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, that's why but I'm almost done watching it.
Have you not seen all of it?
No. I have sort of a war ration system with that show because I don't want to run out.
Yes.
I do that. That's why I end up not finishing most shows that I really, really enjoy, because the rationing starts to slow down toward the end.
And you're like, no.
And then the last few episodes, I'm like, okay, I gotta give it another month, and then I forget, and I don't return to it.
I did that with one show. I'm not gonna remember. So, I did that with Ted Lasso, Loki, and then I think you'd enjoy it.
I've seen the part where he plays darts, and I love it.
Oh, that's good. That's good part. That's good part. Yeah, it worked for me throughout most of it, and I'm glad that it kind of did its thing and then moved on, because God bless any show that just ends when it's supposed to end.
I think they're making another.
Well, they shouldn't do that.
I got bad news for you.
Well, they shouldn't do that.
I think they're doing more. Well, I might be lying.
It better be a spin-off or something, because they just should drop the character, because then it would be in my shit list, in my bad graces. And I also did it with Industry. Unexpectedly for the third season. I just didn't realize I didn't finish.
I think I like that too.
You would. I like Industry a lot.
I would.
It's got the girl from the movie.
Yes.
Yes.
God.
The movie.
Leave the World Behind.
Leave the
Your
World
other
by the
media
Obamas.
fixation.
Yes.
That is an excellent movie.
An excellent
movie.
I don't
I disagree with
but
that.
I respect that you like it so much and you just watch it
I'm
twice.
happy that you have a movie that you love.
And to be clear, there's nothing like awful about it. I actually really like the cast.
The cast is great.
Cast is great. And they got together and they made magic.
To be clear, I don't remember why I hate it so much, but I really am not a fan of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
One of my least favorites. I think.
It's based off a book, right?
Probably.
Did I read the book?
I don't know.
I think it's based off a book. And who's in there? Mahershala Ali, Julia Roberts.
Mahershala Ali.
Julia Roberts, Mihala. Is that how you say it? Mihala? I think it might be Mihala. Who's the Industry. And Ethan Hawke.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Is Kevin Bacon in that?
Yes.
Yes.
Kevin Bacon.
Which one's Kevin Bacon?
He's at the end.
Yeah, he's the neighbor that they tried to get the medicine from. Yeah.
I don't know anybody's name. I don't know who anybody is. I watch the Oscars and I have to have you guys constantly in contact with me because I don't know who anyone is.
Yeah.
Julia Roberts, is that not the same name as the old lady from Princess Diaries?
No. You're talking
know.
about Julie Andrews.
Yes.
Yes.
Julie Andrews.
Who's also Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Yes.
And Sound of Music. Yes.
Hey. It's a similar name.
Media experts.
Yes.
I also like the movie Silver Linings Playbook.
Silver Linings Playbook is awesome.
That is my official on paper favorite movie of all time.
That was an answer in Jeopardy.
Really?
Yes. Let's talk about Silver Linings Playbook.
I've never seen that.
Awesome. It's
I
awesome.
know.
We should watch it.
We should watch it.
Oh,
we
should watch
my
it. Today
gosh,
we should watch it.
It's so good.
It just really is good. And the thing about that is Jennifer Lawrence was so young in it.
Yes.
She's so young.
Yeah. She's so good in that movie.
And she's so good. It's crazy.
Yeah. Her character is I just love that movie so much.
And Bobby De Niro.
Yeah.
And Bradley Cooper, Bradley Cooper, I just don't know what I'm supposed to think about him.
I love Bradley Cooper.
No, I love him in that movie. I guess, this is my starting point where I'm like, that movie's so good. And I guess in my mind, I'm like, he must have other really good performances to be like where he is in his career, but I can't think of them, and maybe I'm just understudied. Do you know anything else other than Guardians of the Galaxy that he's in?
He's in Guardians of the Galaxy.
He's the raccoon.
In Guardians of the Galaxy, he's the voice of Rocket.
No, that's a raccoon.
You're forgetting.
They found the
That's a
talking
raccoon.
I just need to look back at his.
I think I'm having trouble
career.
in this moment, and I'm confusing him with Matthew McConaughey, and so I am picturing Bradley Cooper in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, but I know that isn't.
Yeah,
I also haven't seen that movie,
but
it was good.
We're like that. This is a little bit what happens. We're like, oh yeah, that one is good.
Mm-hmm. I just rewatched that one recently.
It's a good one to just have on.
It's cute. I watched it, for the first time with you, maybe like a year ago.
Yeah. What's her name? Andy?
Andy Anderson.
Andy Anderson.
Benjamin Barry.
Benjamin Barry. Yeah.
Some really great characters.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I like the other movie with the 10 in it.
10 Things I Hate About You.
Yes.
That is
I like that one.
A favorite of mine forever and ever and ever.
Yeah,
it's so funny. So underrated in that movie, which also brings me right on back to Madam Secretary anyway for 1 second. And now I'm blanking. You're gonna have to give me a second to kind of think about it. The one who's playing the principal or whatever in 10 Things I Hate About You, and she's writing the smutty or the erotic novel in the movie.
Not actually that familiar with the movie. I've only seen it the once.
Let me just look it up because I'm truly just blanking on her name.
You know who's the principal that I'm attracted to?
Who?
School of Rock. Who's the principal in
and
that?
that's who I'm trying not to say. That's Joan Cusack.
Yes, I like her.
But
so if this crosses your desk, drop me a line. Who's the lady I DM'd one time? Hoda.
Why? America?
Were you with me when I did that?
I was with you.
Yeah.
Because she had just announced she was getting divorced from her husband or something. So Bridget started DMing her.
I just DM'd her the one time. I sent a very respectful message.
What did you say?
I don't know. I remember I unsent it when I woke up.
You unsend
I
the DM.
I just think I was like, you are very inspirational to me I think I sent her my exact salary. If you're interested in going on one really expensive date.
Yes.
Hand raised. Allison Janney.
Allison Janney.
Yes. Remember
From
I,
Tanya.
From
I, Tonya. Exactly.
I love I, Tonya.
Yeah. And the reason why it makes me think of Madam Secretary is because, of course, she also plays CJ in The West Wing, which I randomly watched a couple episodes of the other day just out of comfort. And it is also a show in which like politicians have like beating hearts and really care. It's like total live out
comfort politician show is Veep, which is a very different kind of vibe. They're not good people, but oh my god, I love that show.
One.
You would love Veep. The second you finish Madam Secretary, turn on Veep.
It's so funny.
That's
so funny.
Julia.
Yeah, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Louis-Dreyfus, yeah.
It's so good.
It really
is
so funny. Really, really funny.
And Buster Bluth
is in there.
Oh my god, he's so good. Yeah.
Oh. We were watching Arrested Development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I a while ago was showing my sister like Dan and Amy edits from Veep, and she was like, "This is another big victims of just people walking next to each other."
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Again, not to bring it back to The West Wing, but these things share DNA. I feel like a random ship that I have is Donna and Josh on The West Wing. Ooh. They're just cute.
That's a good question, Bridget. Do you have like a favorite ship from anything you've watched ever?
Yeah.
I guess I don't know because I was like really putting in the work to ship people who essentially like have never had a conversation.
Right.
Like I love that.
Yeah. Because I don't care about the straight couples.
Yeah, no.
Like
they're boring. Yeah. Dan and Amy, I think, was my first.
I think the technical term is crack shipping. Is that what
I love a crack ship,
right?
Yes.
That's what it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we say OTP.
Yes.
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 And then we say OTP.
Because I
we in the media world.
Us media consumers.
Yes.
I feel like I was like in 6th grade watching like That 70s Show and being like, no, I want the red hair one and the brunette to be smooching. I was building, planting the seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good. That's valid.
I've been thinking a lot about crack ships lately. I wrote this down to mention at some point on the pod because I find them so funny, especially when it's like characters that have never interacted.
Yeah.
I love. Big one lately is Rose Lana from Heated Rivalry.
Okay.
They're making
Rose Lana, yes.
Rose and Svetlana.
Yeah.
Those girls don't interact. The only 2 girls on Heated Rivalry, they're shipping them together online.
Yeah.
On Google.com, they're shipping those girls.
Do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do it.
Rachel Reed, we're begging you. In book 3.
Rachel Reed,
begging you. Make those ladies kiss.
Not one doesn't come to mind. But okay.
Oh my god, I have one.
Yes.
Gilmore Girls, Rory and Paris.
Oh,
that is
good.
so.
Okay.
That is that to me. That is the truth and the way.
Yes.
Like that. I watch Gilmore Girls and I'm like, these two need to get together.
Yeah.
When I watched Gilmore Girls when I was young, and this is shocking because like it makes no sense for me, but I loved Paris. Like I had the biggest crush.
Yeah.
Despite the blonde thing, I was like, she's really just
despite her affliction.
She's just a vibe terrorist, and I just loved that. I loved how crazy it is. Yeah.
Did you watch Gilmore Girls, Ellen?
I watched maybe the first season of it. I didn't get very far.
Yeah, I've seen it all. Did you want to be watching it all? Yeah. Did you also find it just unbearably annoying by the end of it? I used to be with them, but oh my goodness.
I did not watch the Netflix season though, I will say.
Yeah, I did.
Could not engage in that.
I did just to kind of see it through. But even then I was going down, I was like, these people are about to piss me off. And they did.
Most of them were fine. Actually, I have a media opinion about this show.
Okay.
I think that Luke and Lorelai's first kiss is the best first kiss in any TV show or movie.
Right. When they're like under that, like they're
Because then like what is his name is like Kurt like runs through and is like, because it's awkward. I love that it's awkward and it's weird because they've been friends for so long and it's like I don't know they don't make it like a smooth transition. Yeah, and I like that. Big fan.
Yeah, that was a good slow burn. Just that was so really good. Worth it.
So good.
I really like Luke's character. He's a cool guy. He's a nice guy. I mean, I think the question with that show is which boyfriend Rory's is the best.
None.
Yeah, actually, I really you were gonna say that.
And then also in the last season, like I would bare knuckles fist fight Rory.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean.
She sucks so bad. And you know who could have fixed her?
Paris.
She was the only one up to this job. Like,
she was the only one who really could.
These men didn't really care about Rory.
You're
like,
right.
Because there was Dean, who also they switched up on Dean's character.
They did,
because
but
Dean
he still
initially
sucked.
he sucked.
That's the only thing I really know about Gilmore Girls is that Dean sucks.
Yeah.
And
he cheats on his wife. With Rory.
He's in the new one.
No, this is still in the course of the actual
of
the original. That's what I mean. Like by the end of it, you're just like,
how long did this show go?
But this is. I don't know the exact dates, but I think there's 7 seasons.
Okay.
That's
what I guess. Dean, and then the 2 others are indistinguishable to me. They're both the blonde guys,
hurts
right?
Me. No.
There's Jess. No. I know Jess.
Oh, Jess. I do not like Jess. I do not like him. That young man is so disrespectful.
I have problems. He had a heart of gold.
His heart was not made of gold.
His heart was.
I want to have a half-hour phone call with Jess's parents or Luke and just be like, "Listen, we got to come up with a plan."
Well, that's the problem. It was really just Luke.
I know.
Luke was up to the job of Jess.
But he's so. I do not like that kid.
And do you like him any more than Logan? He's a shit as well. I know you said they're indistinguishable, but like really, like, come on.
I think Logan was nicer. I think that, what's his face, Jess? I think he was almost exclusively condescending to Rory.
No. I don't think so.
Like that young man.
I disagree.
I do not like that young man.
I feel like he was conflictingly so, but he was very sweet. He like acted out and was kind of like dismissive and stuff like that, but of like everybody. But he was always generally very soft towards Rory. Why did you drop out of Yale?
See, I like when he yelled at her the one time, why did you drop out of Yale?
And that's the other thing. I feel like part of it as well. I'm like, okay, I also was just like biased, obviously. But I do feel like as the show deteriorated and everyone was just so freaking annoying, when he came back, they decided to write him normal, in my opinion.
Him coming back, he was like
a voice of reason where you were like, yes, thank you.
He was a much better character.
Yeah, he like wrote his little
book.
Does
she drop out of Yale? I like don't remember.
I can't remember the reason.
Like, what's her whole thing? Because then she moves into like her grandparents' like pool house or something.
Yeah.
Well, and I think I really like her mom, like Lorelai Gilmore. I think that's good. Like I like her character a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's one episode. Not to this is going on for. But okay. the one episode, it makes me cry because it's the only time where like Lorelai, like the mom one, and the grandma like have a positive interaction, and it's when they're doing like the fashion show. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I mean? They do the fashion show together, and they're both like kind of miserable to be doing it. Aww. And then they walk out and they realize like it's funny, and they just like for 1 second like laugh and smile together. Aww. And it's really the only time in the whole series that they have like a moment of humanity between the two of them. Yeah, that's not like emotionally charged in some way. Yeah, that's nice. I really like that episode. So if anyone's trying to see me cry, put that episode on the TV.
Yeah.
Put it on. But I think one of our biggest differences, this is something I wanted to bring up. I think that the three of us have very different, like, young internet socialization. I feel like we were in very different circles.
Yeah. Because we were both very online, but yes, we were in differing circles.
Yes.
Even though we were both on Tumblr.
Yeah.
We were different sides of Tumblr, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you doing online? Where were you? Which circle were you in? Where were you?
Just like I was really into like there were a couple Hannah Hart. Do you guys know Hannah Hart?
I do.
Oh yes.
I do.
I was big into Hannah Hart, like My Drunk Kitchen, and then I was big into there was like a lesbian friend group like Amy Wardman, Rebecca Black. And they posted
Rebecca Black.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Back then.
I missed that.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. She was, and that's the thing is I feel like my slice of the internet was so singular to like just lesbians. Like I don't feel that really the bisexuals were even there. Like I think it was just so like, yeah, it was very, very specific.
Yeah.
Because a lot of things didn't cross my desk. Be like One Direction. That did not cross my desk.
It was my whole desk.
Yeah. Like that was because we were on such different journeys.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I've shown you guys any of it, but like I was watching Carmilla, the Canadian lesbian YouTube series.
You've mentioned it.
Unfamiliar.
Peace and love to the creators.
Is this the vampire situation?
Yes, yeah, yeah. It's filmed like a girl like recording herself in her dorm. She's doing like a video diary.
That's cute.
And then she like falls in love with her vampire roommate thing. And I would literally go on my phone. I would go on Safari. I would like go onto like a private server, and then I would watch it. And I would stay up late in the night, and I'd be like, whoa, my iPod touch. This is awesome.
So cute.
Yeah. What about you, Ellen? How would you characterize?
I mean, we know where I was. I was in like the most, in my mind, like fandom circles that one could find of like the super Hulock situation and Marvel. Like I was like Tumblr girl. Yeah. I think definably like that's, at least in my mind, when you Googled Tumblr girl, like that's what I was.
Super Hulock is like major.
Exactly. Yeah, that was my vibe. That was sure. And it was awesome and it was the best. I think we were in charge for a reason.
And I was just from an early age One Direction. Mainly, I feel like One Direction. I think that just that like led to like more general like British Invasion 2.0 and so like the Ed Sheeran the 1975 of it all. I guess maybe very music-y in general. Because I feel like a lot of my time was spent like on YouTube a bunch, looking at music videos, looking at other like content. But then like One Direction also then these are just like fanfic and fanfic more generally, and Tumblr of course. And you're on Tumblr and you're just like following, looking at the tags, and learning about every single like ship known to man. Every piece of content. So this thing I feel like I definitely came across Super Hulock because I know what it is.
Yeah,
I didn't really like
parallel to each other.
But I didn't like watch it until I watched Supernatural for a while.
Right. Yes, I knew
but I didn't really engage online fandom with Supernatural.
Marked safe.
Yeah. Exactly. No. I watched Supernatural and I watched Sherlock. But again, neither
Sherlock.
Should we say it?
We'll be watching that.
Yeah. Like you'd love it.
You would love Sherlock. I know that you would.
Yeah. Sherlock was really good. My dad liked Sherlock.
I think I might have started with Sherlock. That was my intro to queerbaiting, I think.
Queerbaiting 101.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Queerbaiting 101.
That sounds like
Sherlock,
such
BBC
a fun
Sherlock.
college class.
Oh my god,
queerbaiting.
That would be awesome.
Professor Ellen.
Dr. Ellen.
Do you guys know my lore of I've only ever read one fanfic in my life?
Yes.
Do you know what it was? I read it in high school and I like genuinely, it was long. It took me a couple days.
That's awesome.
Oh, love the long ones. I feel like you've mentioned it before. Oh, you've mentioned it before. I can see in your eyes you've mentioned it before, but I'm blanking so hard.
It's so dumb. I love sharing this.
What is it?
I read a Saturday Night Live Kate McKinnon fanfic. Yes. It was like a YN.
RPO.
Is that how you say it? Your name here? Like
Kate McKinnon ex-reader.
Yeah, it was
it was before that was what they called it. I think it used to just be YN.
Yeah. And it was it was like you go see SNL and then after it Kate McKinnon asks you to get like spaghetti with her and then you like fall in love, and I was up all hours of the night reading that.
Yeah.
That's, I guess, a good question for you, Joelle, to ignore our guest. Were you ever doing the like X-Raider situation? Because that's something I never got into.
Not really.
I didn't want to be a part of it.
I think the furthest it went was like just like seeing Imagines and like, but that's, I guess, like the bite size nature where I was kind of like, okay, Imagine, like whatever. But I was never invested. Nah, I was reading about those boys.
Yeah, those boys kiss me together. I'm not a part of this.
But like to get into the specifics, I just wrote a whole book, talked about it last time, where she really detailed more than I was ever invested. Almost scared to even mention it, but Larry Styles. Because apparently that's like truly, again, I was never that invested in it, but I think according to that account of history, that was one of the things that like truly tore the fandom apart, which I kind of understood.
That makes sense.
But like, like
I think she being Larry Stylinson probably did play a big role in history.
Do we know if this is like how real is?
It's not real.
It's not real.
Because
it's not real.
Of all the things, like obviously, like I say, One Direction didn't cross my desk. Like all my friends had like One Direction posters, blah, blah, blah. And I would get home at night and just get into the lab and try to figure out what these girls cared about. I was like, I can't imagine what the deal is. Like, I don't care about these young men, and I cannot figure out why.
Oh, I mean, but from my, I don't know. Go ahead. What do you guys?
I liked the Larry guy, the situation.
You did like the Larry situation.
The Larry guy.
Well, I think the Larry guy.
I liked that Larry.
And which one is Larry?
I almost wish I had the book because I'm not good at just like quoting and summarizing. I did like how she like talked about it in general, because I think it like adds context to like Loki, what so much of like heated rivalry conversation was about as well. We're like, these like so many women, like parenthetical assuming like straight women, or you know, always making that distinction, love like boys kissing. It's just crazy, like oh my god, you know, whatever. In the same book, what's it called, Everything I Need I Get From You by Caitlin Tiffany, citing it. I don't know, she just like talks very like reasonably about being like, yeah, like so much of like shipping is about like desiring desire. Just the idea of like romance itself is what fuels it, in a sense. I'm probably not doing her very much credit explaining it.
Do you think those two like talked about it among themselves?
Oh yeah, I mean, like if
there's any way they
caused problems.
Like,
yeah,
hey,
like
they're out there limerence. There's a nation of limerence.
Yeah, no, it caused a lot of problems. It caused a lot of problems, and yeah, that's what she like details. Like, there's I think it's called, but I think it might be called like Bullshit Day or something, where as it's commemorated by the fandom, where Louis tweeted being like, this Larry shit is like all this Larry stuff is bullshit or something, and just like sent it out there, just like
dang,
that's great.
And like a lot of Larry shippers were like, that isn't real. That's at Louis Tomlinson, not Louis Tomlinson. At Louis Tomlinson as a like signifier for when the label is speaking for him through his social media. Like it's highly conspiratorial thinking.
Damn.
Like entirely.
It's my favorite kind.
It is fun. I'm trying not to like judge it all, because there is a level of delusion to that, but there's a level of delusion to the way that I also am consuming media.
Right.
But I personally am not messing with the RPF stuff
at
all.
Yeah,
the real person. Is it real person fiction?
Yeah,
I think real person fiction, which is where you're shipping real people
that's
instead of
all
characters.
Of life, though.
It is, yeah.
That's the thing. It's like it's a fine line. It's a fine line. Because I think that's what I find so interesting.
Because we'll never stop doing it. I guess we can stop talking about it.
That's true. Like,
yeah.
I don't think there's necessarily an issue with it unless you're being creepy to the people.
Yeah.
I just have never really messed with that.
I find it so interesting because, how to explain this? I feel like, again, to always end up talking about heated rivalry, but it's the most recent thing that this applies to.
Yes.
In a way, I'm like, why are you going to bother them when the characters are right there?
And they're actually in love.
Yeah, I'm like, why bother? But then that makes an interesting point about the One Direction of it all, because before I even like thought about it as RPF, I was like, oh, look, yeah, well, like I was like shipping. But in my mind, at that point in time in my life, they weren't, I wasn't thinking about them as like real people.
That's interesting, yeah.
Per se. You know what I mean? Just like those like levels of like degrees of separation.
I feel like celebrity was different back then too.
Yeah.
Like being famous at that time, I think you were playing a character at least to some degree.
Yeah.
Whereas now I feel like it's just a different.
There's less of a line.
Yeah, which I think people, or why there's like Larry's silence and like the degree it got to did feel like such a breach for people, where they're like, okay, of course we're gonna like read fanfiction, but like you guys can't be talking about how they're like the children that they're having, like, or the women that they're having children with are like faking it, not real people, this, that, you know, like doing all this like, and just like crazy. They're like, you guys gotta chill. Like, what the hell are you talking about?
Larry Stylinson.
Yeah, but it's totally not.
Yeah.
And like Loki probably ruined their relationship.
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah, I don't think they're
not
friends
anymore
at all. No.
Well, yeah. I mean,
to be fair,
again,
I don't know.
if any, like, I wouldn't be able to confirm. I don't think
publicly
maybe really enough time has passed now where it's like less intense. Also, so like who knows? Because they're also now much more grown again.
Yeah.
So you would hope that probably they have some type of relationship, but it definitely changed how they interacted while they were in One Direction, and it was like it was going. Sorry.
I'm wondering if I could look at a picture of them and know their names.
Be able to discern
which one is which.
I don't know that I could. I'm just not sure.
Yeah. But shout out that book. It really did help fill in the gaps
that's really
for me. I was like, this is a fascinating history.
I miss like having that level of, I guess, care though.
Yeah,
like,
there's something
I ran a fan account. Like,
yeah, so did I.
Yeah.
A little bit. I read a Twitter with my friend.
I
ran it like
feels like something I would do.
What was your fan account?
Once Upon a Time from ABC Family, and I ran it like I was not playing. It was so serious. Because you will get blocked. And I was like, follow for follow. Like, what do you think you are, Beyonce? Like, if you don't follow me back, like, you're getting a DM. Like, 14-year-old me was sending DMs. I had like a role play group on Kick where we all would just say things and pretend to be the characters, whatever. That's awesome. Yeah. And I had auditions for it, and I was cutting people. Wow. I was being like, "You're not good enough." But it was all it was all an elaborate ploy because I was trying to get some of the cast from the show to be in my Kick group, and I did get the one, like the kid that plays Henry, who I think is probably like around our age. Yeah. But his sister followed my account. And so then I was in touch with her being like, hey, does he want to try out for like my Kick roleplay group? And she was like, he's in the show. Like,
he's got a job.
I was like, well, listen, everybody has to audition. So he's not just going to get right into the Kick group. Oh my God. Yeah. I cut somebody who I went to school with. Wow. Yeah. He auditioned for Prince Charming, and I was like, I'm underwhelmed. And it was also, the auditions were in the comments, and you just had to say a quote. And if and if I didn't like it, I would respond and be like, not good enough, sorry.
I didn't know this to this detail.
Yeah. I was like, I was really serious.
That's so awesome.
I would do shout outs. I do like follower of the week. And then I like, if somebody would like all my posts, I would like DM them and be like, you're gonna have to do thank you so much for
account reveal. Did you delete it?
No, it's Once Upon a Time 5 4 3 2 1. Yeah, go follow it. There's definitely underscores in there. And I was also like Googling memes of the show. Like I posted one picture of like Rumpelstiltskin with like the skincare routine in front of him, and the caption was just like LOL.
Once Upon a Time is not a real show. I mean, very real.
I took it so serious.
I really did like it. I really did like it for a second, but I also feel like it just kind of like
it got crazy.
We had an interest. I feel like we had a
I loved Little Red Riding Hood. I was her for Halloween one year in her like teeny tiny little skirt.
Yeah.
She's gay in the show. They do a gay smooch. I think it's
I don't remember that at all.
Her,
that's awesome.
And I think it's like one of the princesses, the one that's like asleep or something. Aurora. So
Sleeping Beauty?
Yes.
So is Little Red Riding Hood the one that comes gives her smooch to wake up?
Yes. Wow. It's True Love's Kiss. And True Love's Kiss was like gay.
Good for Once Upon a Time.
That's awesome. Good for True Love's Kiss.
Understood their audience quite well.
They knew it was just me tuning in. They were like, well, we'll throw her a bone. Poor kid.
They really had a good time. Just putting things together.
Yeah.
Throwing shit at the wall.
That was also that works. One of the most important ships for me was Emma Swan and then the Wicked Witch.
Oh, I was going to say Hook. Yeah, the Wicked Witch. Whatever.
Ooh, but Hook is kind of...
Hook, we're going to get in a fight.
See, now, this is
I see what you're saying,
we can go back in time and we can really have a fight about this on Instagram.
Yeah. Let me in those DMs. Yeah. And Regina, I remember that being a thing.
No, yeah. That's a very...
It wasn't my thing.
Yeah. I didn't like Hook. I did not like him. I wanted him out.
He's so handsome.
No, he wasn't.
You know who I liked? Sebastian Stan when he popped in as the Mad Hatter.
There we go. That's so crazy that he was there.
Yeah,
but where is Sebastian Stan?
And that story was like a fucked up storyline. I don't remember it at all. I remember being like, this is dark and crazy. I don't remember actually what happened. It could be entirely normal.
A lot of it was like quite dark.
I think it was dark. Like, it was a really dark show. I think it was like his daughter got stuck in Alice in Wonderland land or something.
Oh, you're right.
In like a maze.
Remember so many more details.
I don't remember at all.
It was such a grab bag of stuff. I
remember also the Peter Pan situation being really dark. Again, don't remember that at all.
Yeah.
Peter Pan is like Rumpelstiltskin's dad.
Yeah.
For some really messed up reason. Something crazy happened.
I would rewatch. It is such a good show.
You know, we should make a rewatch.
Everybody was everybody's dad.
Playbook.
And then
yes.
Later tonight. All of Once Upon a Time.
I feel like the little kid Henry too, everybody was his dad. They were Star Warsing it every single episode. I was like, Henry, I'm your father.
Yeah.
How many fathers does he have? It's everyone in town.
Yeah.
How is it possible?
It's Once Upon a Time.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a slight...
No.
I noticed a few times we keep saying it's kind of a crazy bad show.
No, it's a great show. It's a great... Guys.
I mean...
yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
It's very camp.
We should get whoever created that show to come and speak to us.
Third pod invitation, the
creator
of
the unnamed creator of Once Upon a Time.
Just to shift a little bit back into interview mode, I wanted to pose a question, because part of the idea with having guests is to also ask them a little bit about what they do creatively and kind of maybe connect some dots about what they enjoy media-wise. So, what do you do creatively, Bridge?
I like to think I get silly with it when I teach.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah, I like
is your stage.
It is, and the kids hate that, but it is true. They can tell when I have rehearsed a joke, and they ask me to not. But they say, "Hey, Miss B." Yeah. But the thing is, it's nice because like they kind of at some points like. I'm in charge ultimately. Hey, have you ever had an audience whose parents you could call if they don't laugh at you? Because ultimately, it's awesome.
The ultimate captive audience.
I'll tell a joke, and then if they don't laugh, I'm like, "Oh, you mustn't have heard me."
Let me say that again.
We won't move on until I hear some laughter. I feel like because part of my whole thing is that I do work all the time, as you know. I don't have much time outside of my job. But yeah, I get creative with my slides. Sometimes I'll put a funny picture on there. The worst. I was having such a bad day and I had so many silly pictures on my slides and the kids were being bad and I was grumpy and like we were talking about like an economic crisis and like I had just had a kid be so wildly disrespectful to me in front of the whole class and I am holding back tears. And I switched to my next slide and it's like, you know, the one's like stonks with the hair going down. And I look at that and I was like, oh. One of the kids was like, oh, you were feeling silly when you made these slides, Miss B.
I'm trying
not feeling silly now. Not anymore.
Joke's over.
Yeah. No, I like to do bits with the children.
What's the most well received bit?
They don't like anything. Right. Yeah. I like to really exaggerate my age and exaggerate how much I don't know or understand things. And so I had a kid tell me a joke once that's a joke from like the internet. Like I had a kid looking over my shoulder on my phone and I tried to like move my phone away from them. And then one of the kids goes, Miss B, nobody wants the recipe to your peach cobbler. And I laughed for probably like 20 full minutes. And now every time I see her, I'm like, tell the joke. Say it. And then I'll bring other people over and be like, have you heard her joke? It is amazing. It's the funniest joke. And they're like, Miss B, like it's from the internet. And I'm like, I know. She said it and then it went viral because it's the funniest joke in the world. Yeah, that's been my big bit recently. My other bit with the kids is the killer.
Right.
And so they know.
The killer's the big one.
Yeah, they know about the killer.
Is the killer a bit? Or are you real life scared?
You have to tell our listeners about the killer.
Well, it's like the Wendy Williams. It's from Wendy Williams. That's where it's from. Yeah. But I've just very seriously adopted it. But now the kids know. Like I was taking the kids on a field trip and they asked if they could go into the gas station alone without me. Yeah. And I was like, obviously not.
The killer.
And they were like, why? And I was like, you know why? And they went, the killer. Yes. The killer. Yeah, they all know.
Add that to the watch list as well. Just compilations of every time Wendy Williams talks and mentioned the killer.
Yes. Oh my god.
Or when she said she would eat crow.
I was just gonna mention that. That was the funniest.
Oh my god. I love Wendy Williams.
Is the best because my favorite part of that is the like cawing sound that keeps coming through every time she brought it up.
I think that's something we're missing now culturally.
What, Wendy Williams?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know character. To be honest, I'm sure she's done some controversial stuff. None of it's crossed my desk.
No.
Everything to me has been completely hilarious. And I really like admire her, like, what's it called? She's very reflective. Because like the one episode where she's crying and she's like, I would ask people like to stay out of my business, but I'm in everybody else's business. Like that's a woman who knows herself. You gotta respect it. But yeah, I guess that creatively I'm just making slides, trying to make them silly and making little bits, ongoing bits with the children.
What makes you laugh?
The youths, usually. They do ridiculous stuff. They do absolutely ridiculous stuff. Because some of it is like, the problem with being the adult in the room is oftentimes something will get said that is objectively completely hilarious, but you're not allowed to laugh. You have to be serious.
That's really tough.
Yeah.
And there was a fight that was like, it was really funny. It was really quite funny. A Starbucks drink did get thrown at someone. Right. And in terms of my like job, like it was serious.
Can't have kids throwing things.
That's funny. Like, getting called into a meeting after work to talk about the pink drink that was hurled through the air, by the way, which I dodged. Yeah. Like, that's funny. Part of being able to, like, be in education at all is being able to see the humor in it. But also, you're, like, not really, you can't laugh.
Right. Because then it's really you, like, co-sign it.
Yeah, exactly.
As do it again.
Exactly.
Do it again
exactly.
Right now. Yeah.
One of the funniest things was when a kid climbed through the window. Yeah. And I assigned him detention for that because that's not safe. And then his detention reflection sheet was so funny because he has to reflect on, like, who was hurt by your actions, and he was like, nobody, and actually everybody helped me climb through the window. And it was like, what can you do different next time? And he was like, not climb through the window.
I wonder, I feel like, quick explainer, Bridget used to do stand-up comedy. We used to do stand-up comedy together. Yeah. But should you do it again, I wonder if you would be inclined or disinclined to use teaching experience. I feel like there's like a little like subgenre of people, like Caleb Herron's even talked about like teaching in the past. That's like a really funny bit, actually.
I thought about that too, because there's like, you know, there's comedians, there's stand-ups who specifically like are former teachers and that's all they talk about. Yeah. And I feel like I would avoid getting boxed in that way just because I don't have limitless experience, you know, like I have a couple things that I'm like, that's a really funny story, and then outside of that, it's sort of like a lot of the days are drudgery. Yes. But no, I would love to do stand up again and try to be like, you know, silly. Yeah. I still have my, you know, you have your stand up note in your phone. Well, and that's that's
well, there we go.
The goal is mine. The goal is mine, if you will.
Yeah. Also, like self-indulgent moment to talk about Chris Fleming.
Yes.
Because I've been obsessed. Like all of March, I feel like I was just taking any opportunity to watch, I guess, a lot of his like promo. And he's awesome.
I'm very proud of my like early connection to Chris Fleming. I'm late to almost everything media-wise, but I was a big Chris Fleming fan in high school. You were? I was on the bus making people watch Chris Fleming videos. Nobody liked it. If I got on the bus and you were sitting next to me, YouTube was on. Yeah. And I loved Gail. Like it is so funny. Yeah. Ira Glass waters, Terry Gross waters. Like that is so funny.
Yeah. Us sitting down and watching, we sat down the other day and watched more of Gail waters. I hadn't really seen in like in order. Yeah. Definitely not.
I was familiar with it. I don't think I'd ever sat down and watched them.
Other than like the company's coming video.
I think even early into our friendship, you said something about Gail Waters, and I was like, what and who is that? Like, I didn't know the name of it. I wasn't, I wasn't familiar at all. Yeah.
No, I was big into that series. I think I've seen all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like a genius. Like, Chris Fleming is so talented. Genius. Oh my God, the end of his stand-up special, I was laughing so hard I couldn't see. When he was talking about, are we allowed to like just say his joke? But he was talking about like the haunted house. Yeah. And how the thing that scared him the most was like the very plain looking young woman in the Madewell outfit. And I just could not, like, this delivery is so
It's so crazy. Because I watched it technically 3 times. And just every single time I watched it, I was like, that is crazy that you just said, like, something new. I think the thing that really made me laugh was he said something about, like, a zucchini, which is a cucumber that lost everything in the war. I was like, oh,
he's so creative. Yeah. He's just so smart.
Yeah, and I think that's one thing that, like, I really, really like about him, where I was like, also, like, the level of, like, pop cultural references in themselves, like, it's very expansive, but he just, like, fits some things in there that I'm like, I feel seen.
He has so many good YouTube videos. He has one about like a boyfriend proposing on like Christmas, and he like just does an impression of a boyfriend, and he's like, I always keep my hand clenched in a fist just in case a gay tries to disrespect the troops. What are you talking about?
Exactly. I'm just like, what are you so funny? I don't know. It's inspirational. God, I don't think at any point in time it would be almost foolish to compare, but I just think about like writing comedy in the time that I did, and I'm like, wow. Weren't even getting close to that level. Like, obviously, but just like, wow.
And he does it's like it's such a different form from other people. Like, he's like not really telling stories.
No.
Like, he starts off telling a story, and then suddenly it's like, where are we? What's happening? But you don't miss the initial story. You're not like wanting to, like, I don't know. He's so good.
One of the few specials I feel like were like really similar in a sense, even just with like pace and energy, was Get on Your Knees. With Get on Your Knees by Jacqueline Novak. Yes. Very good. Yeah. Anything else? Do we have any realize? Just to kind of send us off?
Do you have anything controversial to give us, Bridge?
Anything
extra? Any realize?
I do have something controversial to say.
Okay. Tell us.
And I've been getting actively more nervous about it the entire time because you guys will not like it.
I know what you're about to say.
It's not a fully fleshed out thought.
Okay.
It's just something that's, I'm like nervous. I feel like I'm at the doctor. That's how nervous I am. You don't have to do this. You guys have to promise to love me still.
Okay. I promise.
I can't imagine.
Unless your opinion's really bad, then maybe not.
I'm starting to be done with heated rivalry.
Right. I was like, once you started, it's right.
I love it so dearly.
Yeah.
And I just think maybe my attention span is shorter.
And hey, that's allowed.
I'm just ready to lay it to rest.
I think that's normal and acceptable. I don't see this as a problem.
As long as I don't have to lay it to rest.
No,
that's okay.
Because I was going to say, I don't know if it's worth apologizing or being, I guess, just annoying about it, but like, oh, then I have a problem.
Yeah, we're well aware that we've got an issue.
Like, it's like, okay.
We are fixated on this, but not everyone has to. It's okay.
Yeah. This is the thing. We're not evangelical about it necessarily.
And here's the thing.
We've definitely said the exact opposite statement.
Last episode we talked about evangelicizing.
Yes. But in reality, it's like...
Yeah. If you had come on here and said heated rivalry is not that good, then we'd have a problem.
Yes.
But you're allowed to be ready to pause.
I have a couple really specific issues with it.
Mm-hmm.
No need.
This is like
we're not the cause.
This is just the way that straight women engage with media sometimes just frightens me.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I feel like I've had a couple experiences of like straight women out in the world being like, I love my gay show, my gay boyfriends, my gay boys, and my gay show, and I'm like, can we believe things?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm like, I know you're saying I see it in your eyes. You want to say it right now.
And that's incredibly
that's really fair.
There are some people that I'm really not a fan of the way that they're watching the show. And we've talked before, I honestly don't remember if we've talked about it in the pod. I'm not a fan at all of like the calling it the gay hockey show, the gay porn show, like this and that. I am really not into that. Yeah. Because that's not what we're doing here.
My red flag when I know people are watching it wrong, and forgive me, I don't know any of these people.
That's fine.
But you know, though, like, it's almost like the B plot, but it's also really like of the
Scott and Kip.
Scott and Kip. When people are like, I don't like the Scott and Kip parts. You're watching it wrong.
Yeah,
you're watching it wrong. Like, you've taken a wrong turn.
Completely agree.
Yes,
because when people are like, oh my god, that episode's so boring. Where was your heart when you were watching it? Like, what's wrong with you?
If you're not watching it for like the plot and the romance and the actual love that is there, and if you, here's another thing, like people who are like, well, they don't fall in love until episode 4 or 5, like there's no real romance there. Are you dumb? That's not.
More people need to go to Catholic school, because the second they started having sex, I knew they were in love, because otherwise it wouldn't have been possible.
Yeah. Speak on it. No, yeah. I mean, I completely
look at the way they're looking at each other. Like, it's a love story the entire time.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, almost no notes.
It's not.
Except
a lot of people are watching that show wrong. You're incredibly.
Yeah. I said I'm not ready to put it down, but I'm ready to walk away from the fear that stirs in my heart when I hear other people bring it up.
Once it blew up so much, I already was like on edge half the time hearing it. Just possibly like personal problems, but like whatever I was projecting onto the situation. But everyone,
a show like this has never gotten this big, and that's obviously a really positive thing, but it's also a really strange thing to experience because this is a show that like it's something that I would have loved the entire time, but it's also something I would have had to be begging my friends to watch with me. They all would have been saying no.
Yeah.
What was the thing? There was like a tweet that was like, I wish I could have been like watching the show when I was like 14 and closeted, and then somebody responded was like, well, that's what somebody is doing.
Somebody is doing that.
Yeah. No, so I think that it like graphs directly onto like us talking about like fandom earlier too, because I think it in and of itself is so directly tied to fandom and like tropes in fandom, like literal fandoms, and also I think just like the experience of being in fandom, if that makes sense. Just to say, like, similarly, I felt like I came across it very much in the same spaces in which I like engaged in fandom, which is like Tumblr.
Yeah.
And so it already kind of had that like that aspect about it. So then once it kind of like, I feel like people have used this phrase a lot with the show, but like breached containment in a certain way. I was like, well, hold up. I was like, what are we?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Once it reached the general public,
I was like, whoa,
it got scary.
Yeah, I was like, I don't really know what to do with this. Again, like positive response, but also now there's just so many other things to contend with how other people interpret.
Maybe this is giving like the true Tumblr girls too much credit. I don't think so, but like the second it kind of breached containment, that's when people really turned into freaks toward those poor actors too.
Yeah.
Like that's when people lost their boundaries because they had never been in fandom spaces before.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what they were doing.
There's a lot about that. I mean, I haven't been able to like truly
I'd really like
read
to like
a lot,
read
but like
and take a look at it.
Yeah. And again, that's why this book was so well timed, because she wrote about like how something happened like similarly with Larry Stylinson. In a sense, there was some like report on the BBC where they like went and talked to like kind of making a bit of a spectacle, though apparently like the creator was like, it really wasn't entirely my intention, but you kind of can't help it a little bit, you know? Or they went and talked to like One Direction fans who were like also Larry Stylinson or something like that. And it was like this brief like little like TV show or like spotlight on this like kind of interesting, crazy cultural thing. And apparently again, like that was one of these like instances in the fandom where people were like, those people don't represent us, or like even people who were like those people make us look crazy, or people who were fans later were like, first of all, like this is decontextualized, like this is not how it's supposed to be consumed. I think that like bring it back to heated rivalry, I don't know, like it's not, it's just weird. It's like, because again, it's not like you want to be like, this should be secret.
I do think the show being so popular has made like a positive impact also on a lot of things, but really cool. Not that the show has made a negative impact. People are doing negative things with it.
But that also, as I think you mentioned, there's also like celebrities
Yes.
Yeah. And parasociality and everything like that is very, very different.
Yes.
How people act. Yeah. Which is not awesome and respectful all the time. It's weird.
Hey, what if we were all awesome, normal, and respectful all the time? That'd be crazy.
I was really like battling. I was really trying to not be parasocial because, again, it kind of comes back to what I said where I was like, in a way, if I have these characters, I don't need to be overly involved with these young men necessarily. Like with their it's just not actually necessary.
And like sometimes you do have to catch yourself. That's so fair. Sometimes parasociality like comes for you a little bit. Like as long as you can catch yourself and reel it on in.
Yeah.
Then you're fine.
So
more of the way better than I thought.
No, of course, because I don't think I was like, look, I over-identify with these things, but like it's not like truly, it's not gonna like crush my heart to the idea that I think it's actually quite healthy.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. You're allowed to have differing opinions. Not even opinions. You didn't even really give like an opinion. Yeah. You just like you're tired of seeing it, and that's so fair.
Yeah. It's time for you to fly.
Can we put that in here?
It's copyrighted for sure.
Copyrighted song.
Put in my dad and my singing.
It's time for you to fly. Shout out.
Shout out our Speedwagon.
Do that again.
Shout out Mario Speedwagon.
Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Of course, thanks for bringing on,
Bridget.
Bridget.
Such an honor.
Thank you for giving us so many media opinions.
Yes,
things
exactly.
to think about.
Exactly. It was a stunning job. We hope to have you back on.
We had some great discussions today.
Yeah, we did. I feel like this is becoming very apparent to me that we really kind of fly through a lot of different things.
We do. We're good at hitting a lot of topics.
But more is more. I think that's it. Kisses. Follow us.
Do not follow me. Do not Google my name. Don't look for my information.
This is bad for you, UV killer. You just kind of.
Oh yes, the killer's gonna.
If you are the killer, my name is Ellen.
Okay.
All right.
Fixated.pod on all socials.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for coming.
All right.
Except for unless you're the killer. Okay, bye.
We're doing hearts. Bye.